Hey guys, it's Sean here. I just wanted to take a minute to do a quick little video, a toy, kind of a quick toy review, if you will. It's been a while since I did one of these. Nothing fancy, but I just wanted to talk about this particular figure today. This is the new Mego Ultraman figure that came out not too long ago. This isn't actually mine. I borrowed this just so I could review it. And so let's, cut to the chase. This is an 8, and I measure it's about 8¼ inches tall. Generally these Mego figures and figures of this nature are around 8 inches, they call them. But I don't know, it's been a while since there was a US Ultraman, product like this, so I thought it was kind of interesting that Mego decided to pick up license for this particular character, and they will be releasing an Ultra 7 figure, I believe, in the next month or two, in the same style. So anyway, for you Ultraman fans out there, if you haven't got this yet, I would recommend it. It runs about 15 bucks, probably 20 if you're mail ordering it or something like that. But as I said, not a bad figure for the price point, especially if you're a collector of 8-inch figures. And don't mind the tapping sound you hear in the background. That's just my mischievous little Chihuahua Iggy. He's around here somewhere. Hey, Iggy. Okay, yes. Get back on the carpet, thank you. But anyway, back to Ultraman. I don't know if you can see a close-up of the head sculpt at all. Some side view in the back. Yeah, it's a pretty darn good sculpt. Not bad. The body, you can't see it. It's a silver body from what I can tell, molded in silver. The body suit has the typical Ultraman fin running up the back, held together with Velcro, which, if you're familiar with the show at all, it sort of, runs up the back of his head into the, it meets the helmet, so it's kind of one piece on the show. But anyway, this is, for a figure, it's pretty well done. And the screen printing on here is, it's pretty accurate to the actual show costume as well. So I like it overall, but, it wouldn't be much of a review if I didn't have some kind of critique about the things I don't like about it. For instance, his hands. The Ultramen all wear gloves, of course. And what they did here, they chose to give him silver hands, which I really don't have a problem with, except for the fact that you can see, I don't think you can see it on the camera, but he actually has thumbnails visible, as if to say you're just, it's just a hand. It's almost like you spray painted your hand silver, that sort of thing. Not terrible, again, for the price point. I understand why they did it. They're not going to make gloves if they don't have to, so I get why they did it. My second complaint would be the boots. Now, if you guys are Ultraman fans, if you're familiar at all with the original 60s TV show, you know that Ultraman did not wear boots like these. And these are what I would call your basic stock Mego superhero style boot. They might throw something like this on a Batman or a Superman or a cowboy or, whatever. So it's just a standard hero boot that they've painted silver. Now, if you're familiar with the actual Ultraman TV show, he didn't wear footwear like this at all. Actually, if you go back to the original series, he has a very short boot with sort of a pointed toe, almost like a Christmas elf initially. I mean, it's not as pronounced as a Christmas elf, but it kind of curls up at the tip. So I know I sound like I'm nitpicking, because I would say buy this doll if you're an Ultra fan. But those are the two biggest complaints I have about it. Now the timer on his chest, I don't know if you can see that or not. It's essentially just a blue craft jewel, I guess is what I would call it, a blue craft jewel, like something you would buy at Walmart or something like that. And it looks like they probably maybe just glued it on there with some sort of, I don't know, super glue or sticky something or other. I don't know, but that's all it is. You know, it works. It pulls off the effect. Like I said, I don't plan on playing with this. The person that owns it, rather, I should say, doesn't plan on playing with it. You know, it's a display piece, of course. But so it's not like the jewel is going to get roughed up and fall off. I think it's going to be fine. I think everything about this figure is going to be fine. It stands pretty good. I mean, it did. It's not wanting to cooperate right here. It's kind of, there you go. I don't know if you can see, but it stands pretty good. And I haven't really tried to pose it into any ultra fighting poses. Generally speaking, the Megos were pretty well articulated for what they were. For what they were, I'm not talking like a cajillion points of articulation, but for what they were, you can get some, you know, wrist action and some things. I don't know if you can get a true Ultraman pose out of this. Don't know if I would even try, because the suit is rather tight, which it should be. If it was baggy, you would really lose a lot of the effect that exists in the actual Ultraman costume from the show. So anyway, once again, the Ultraman Mego doll. Yes, Mego. There's a lot of companies out there making figures of this scale and this style. But Mego, for those of you that don't know, had a resurgence. They came back to sort of reclaim their name from the good old days of action dolls. And so they're back. They're doing some oddball things. Like this, I never thought I would see a Mego Ultraman figure, but yet here we are. As I said, it's not perfect, but for what it is, for the price point, I would highly recommend this figure, because it's just it's a fun piece to have in your collection, and actually displays very well. And once the Ultra 7 comes out in a month or so, I mean, these two would look great on display together, and hopefully they'll pick up some more Ultra characters in the future. I haven't heard, I don't know. If they don't, that won't shock me, but the fact that they even chose to make an Ultra 7 shocked me. Because realistically, the only exposure that character has really ever had stateside was when, I think it was TNT or TBS, I think it was TNT, had some very edited versions and very poorly dubbed versions that they aired way back when. You know, it's really not that well known to mainstream Americans. Now, if you're a hardcore fan of Japanese superheroes, you know, it's nothing new. So anyway, we're looking at the 8 1/4 inch Ultraman figure by Mego. And yeah, if I were going to say yay or nay on this figure as far as a purchase, I would definitely say yay, because it's actually quite a cool figure. Let's get one more close-up shot of it. You know, side view there, back view. I don't know if I showed you the back view. And so anyway, that is the Ultraman Mego. So anyway, I'm going to sign off here. Like I said, just wanted to do a quick little fun video about this for those of you that hadn't had a chance to see it yet, and I would highly recommend it. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you soon. Take care. Have a blessed day.